Hi everyone, and today we are talking about the Asus PA148 portable monitor. So as traveling kind of resumed, I decided that I wanted to have a secondary monitor to help my editing when I'm on the move. So I looked around and found this Asus Proart Pa148. Now this is not exactly a very cheap portable monitor, but I'll tell you why I chose this. The main thing is that it has a very good color accuracy. It has a delta E of less than 2, and from what I understand, this means that the color accuracy is very good, and in fact it has 100% Rec 709 accuracy according to the manufacturer. It has a mode for Rec 709 display as well as P3 DCI. So this is very special. This is not something you find in any other portable monitors out there at this point of time. And the other thing is that it has a dedicated HDMI port, which is a micro HDMI, and USB-C ports. Now what's special is that the USB ports can also carry both power and signal. Originally I was quite concerned that this monitor doesn't have a built-in battery, but I begin to realize that when I'm connected to the laptop anyway, I don't need power because I can power it via one cable, the USB-C, and I can also get the visual signals. So just one cable, I don't need to connect two cables at the same time. So for video editing, I think it has been a very good experience. The screen is pretty large, and if you're connected to a Windows laptop, you can actually use it as a touchscreen as well. For me, I'm using it with a MacBook Pro 16, so that touchscreen doesn't work. And if you are a Premiere user or Adobe user, there are some special shortcut keys, and you can actually use this even as an interface for photo editing in Photoshop. One fine day, after a while, I thought to myself, I have this issue. So when I'm shooting a video like this, where I'm shooting myself, there's nobody helping me, I often have difficulty pulling focus because I'm using a C70 and it doesn't have an app like the Komodo, for example. I can't see or press record, so it's a pain. And then decided, hey, why not I just mount this whole monitor on top of my C70? Why so? It has a 1/4 inch built-in below, so it's very easy to do that. And at the same time, it has a micro HDMI, which I can just plug directly into the C70. And what about power? Very simple. I power the USB-C port via the USB-A port on the Core SWX battery. But if you are using something like a Sony A7S or R5C, you can either put a power bank or a small V-mount battery like the FX Lion Nano series. So it's really something that is quite doable. Now obviously at 300 nits it will not work outdoor, but for indoor it's more than perfect, especially in a stationary environment like what I'm doing now. So that was my secondary use as an on-camera monitor. But then the third application came out. Some customer asked me that they really want to see what I'm shooting, and I didn't want them on my backs. And I decided to buy this wireless transmitter. So this one has a HDMI output, and I can just plug this directly into my PA148. And same thing for power, I just plug it to a V-mount USB-A. And at the same time, this USB-C output can also be used to power my wireless receiver here. So it's a very, very elegant solution. But to rig it up, I had to get this SMALLRIG iPad mount. I'll leave the link below, as well as a V-mount adapter that fits perfectly in the middle behind. And at the bottom here, I just put this little tripod here, but if you're on the set, you can just mount this directly on a light stand. So it's really, really convenient. Yeah, I'm not saying that this is good use, but it's something that works for me because I don't want to spend extra money to buy another monitor, and I rather spend money on this wireless transmitter and use something existing. 14-inch is anytime better than a 7-inch small monitor. So if I'm doing a run and gun or outdoor or whatever, then okay, too bad, I'll just hook it up to my 7-inch monitor. But if I'm indoor and I'm not moving so much, then this actually works quite well. In conclusion, the ProArt 148 has exceeded my expectations. Reason being, what set off to be a secondary monitor has ended up as a director's monitor as well as an on-camera monitor. The multiple ports, the ability to have direct one cable for power and visuals, as well as that little 1/4 inch thread below, actually makes a big difference. And bear in mind there's a 3-year on-site warranty as well. Yes, it's pricey at Sing dollar 699, but for all these features, I think it's a worthy investment. I hope this has been useful. Till the next time, bye bye.